Hi guys, welcome back to the Big Sew Along. I'm Ginny, and as always, I thank you very much for choosing to spend some time with me. Today we are going to be talking about the Mitchell trousers from Closet Core. This is the first time I made these up. I made them up last week. I stumbled across these pants when I was at the Closet Core website purchasing my Mile End sweatshirt a couple weeks ago. I had seen this pattern before, but I had only seen View B, which was the long wider leg version, which didn't interest me that much. When I was there to pick up my other pattern, I realized that there's a View A, which is a shorter, cropped, narrower leg pant, which I like very much. Let me just start by saying I use this fabric. This is a 100% cotton twill that I got from Blackbird Fabrics. You may remember that I originally was going to use this for my Anne ring strand pants, and I just decided that those pants are too traditional a pant for me, so I decided I would try these Mitchell trousers instead. So I did do View A, which is the shorter, narrower leg. I did not use the side ties. This pattern does have very cute side ties on the front, on the sides. I am wider in the middle, so I generally don't like to add anything that's going to add extra bulk there, so I just left those off. But I do think that they're a very cute detail, and if you don't mind having a little extra stuff at your waistline, you should put them on because they're super cute. Okay, I started with, according to the pattern, I would be a size 12 in these pants, except for my waist, which is most definitely falls in the size 14. So I did have to grade from the 14 at the waist to the 12 at the hip. It's a little bit confusing on this pattern because on the front piece, the where you're going to grade it is actually on the pocket. So I'll show you a picture here. I just started at a 14 at the top to the bottom of the waist, and then I graded it out across that pocket to a size 12. On the back, it's just a traditional pattern piece, so it's really easy just to grade between the two sizes there. Nothing hard. These pants have a few really nice details that I like. They have a faced waistband, which is very nice. Again, I don't like a traditional waistband. It usually feels really constricting on me, and also because I am wider in the middle, I don't like the bulk. Even if it doesn't look bulky, it always just feels bulky. So a faced waistband like this is much more comfortable for me. It does have a zip fly. It has a fly shield with a couple of nice details. So the fly shield has a button on one side, and then the front of the fly has a sort of a hidden hook at the front. The waistband is finished off really nicely. These have back darts and back welt pockets. She has a very interesting construction for the welt pockets. I have made welt pockets before, and I have never seen it done quite this way, so I found that to be really interesting. What else? She also includes this thing called a welt facing, so that when your pocket opens a little bit, you don't see your pocket, the pocket lining. You actually see like a facing, so it looks just like your pants. Another thing I had never seen before that I thought was really interesting. So while I was purchasing this pattern, I noticed that she has a few classes. Heather Lou from Closet Core has a list of classes that are available. They are pre-recorded, so you can just watch them anytime. She did have a trousers class, and I thought, even though I have made welt pockets and zip flies and many trousers, actually not trousers, I've made many pants. Anyways, I decided I would take the class and see what it was like, and I have to say that I found it really interesting. She's a very clear instructor. She does, in the pants class, you can buy the class, and then you can also include a pattern with it, or you can just buy the class by itself. That's how I got the pants. I got the class with the Mitchell trousers. And for that, I think it was $59. If you just get the class, it's $49, so you get a little bit of a discount on your pattern if you buy them together. Okay, so her class is really well constructed. It's laid out really nicely, really easily. She covers everything. She makes it all very clear. She had a couple of things in the class. The welt construction was very was really helpful. Watching the zipper insertion was also helpful. She had a couple of other options in the class. One is for doing a faux pocket on the back, but still having the welt. And she also had a really interesting technique for making, what are they called? French themed back pockets, which is something else I have never seen before. And it was a pretty cool trick. So that was interesting. So all of that is to say, I love these pants. I have another pair cut out and ready to go right now. I think her class was well worth the money if you are a little insecure about your pant construction techniques. She doesn't cover any fitting in this class. It's really the construction. So, but she does also have other pants available. So she covers like the regular waistband, the faced waistband, a couple of different pockets, patch pockets, different zips. I think there's one that has a lapped side zipper. Anyways, so if you're interested in refreshing your pant making skills, I would recommend taking this class. It's well worth the money. I don't think it's very expensive for what it is, and I think it was really, really good. Along those same lines, a while back, one of you guys asked me if I had any resources for learning tailoring. Tailoring is not something that I've ever been really interested in, mostly because I don't really wear very tailored clothes. However, I did get an email from Lynda Maynard maybe a week ago that she was releasing new classes. So I went to her website and checked them out. She does have a couple of tailoring classes. She also has a couple of sloper classes and I think a trousers class. I believe all of these classes start in January. Her classes are considerably more expensive. They are live Zoom classes, and she's in I think she's in California, so it's Pacific time. So just keep that in mind wherever you are in the world. Her classes are 6 to 8 weeks long and between $250 and $295. And the reason, now I have not taken any of those classes. I just want to let you know that they're out there in case you're interested in like learning some tailoring skills or making your own slopers or whatever. I will say that ages and ages ago, I took a class from Lynda Maynard on Craftsy, when Craftsy very was in its beginnings. And I learned a lot from her. I thought she was a really good instructor. I really liked that class. I have remembered and used many of the techniques she taught in that class. So, like I said, I can't speak to these particular classes because I have not taken them, but just if you're interested in something like that, some more advanced sewing techniques, maybe check out her website and see what you think. I will link all of those things below, by the way. Okay, guys, so this video will get released on Sunday, at which time I will be flying back from New York. I'm recording a little early this week because I'm leaving shortly for my weekend, which means that next week I will hopefully have some New York video for you. I'll just be able to like share some of my trip and hopefully what, if anything, I get at Mood Fabrics. Until then, I wish you all happy sewing.